Hey everybody, Ryan Nichols here, owner and president of Wholesale Universe. What I'm going to do in this video is I am going to explain and show and demonstrate to you how we choose products to go into clients' accounts at Wholesale Universe. See, everybody's account is different. Everybody's Amazon account's different. Some people can have restricted inventory, some people can't. So I'm going to take you where I've never taken you before, directly into my upload and quality control check room, and we're going to show you exactly how we work on the back end at Wholesale Universe and how we decide what goes into your account. So when pallets show up directly here to us from these big box retailers, they look like this. They'll come in either on a small pallet, boxed up. They'll come in a big Gaylord skids as well with a little box on top of them, and these are filled up with around 200 to 400 pairs of shoes. The clothing comes in like this as well, comes in filled up either in a big box or usually a lot of times, 75 to 80% of the time, clothing will come in smaller boxes that will be put inside of there. All brand new with tags, are supposed to be brand new with tags, and then we have to go through and quality control check this inventory. So once we get it here, we stack it to the side and we wait until we bring this pallet in and we start quality control checking it. So now that you know how the inventory comes in, I'm going to show you exactly what happens in the quality control check and upload room. Follow me there. Alright, so now that we're inside of the quality control check and upload room, now I want to show you what happens when we bring these pallets, after we receive them inside of the warehouse and bring them in here into the quality control check and upload room and get them ready for upload into our client's account. So when they come in, and this is already halfway down a pallet, but you see exactly how they come in. Sometimes the shoes don't have boxes on them, alright, or they don't have lids on them. Sometimes the boxes, let me show you one right here, will come in jacked up, and so we can't send these products to your account. I'm not going to send these products to your account. So if it doesn't have a lid on it, obviously I can't send it in. And I'm not going to send a polybag pair of shoes in as well. Also, we go through these products and we have to make sure that even if this was a perfect product, look at the bottom of this thing, okay? The bottom of this thing is jacked up. I'm not sending that to your Amazon account. So we do go through and do a full, thorough quality control check process. Some of these products in here are restricted and some of them are not restricted. So after we go through and quality control check all these items, we'll take them box by box, and normally the boxes are perfect, just like they are now. And we'll go in and we'll check and make sure there's a left shoe, a right shoe, making sure they're the same size, the same color, no scratches, defects or damages, nothing like that at all are on these products, okay? And then once we get done QCing these, we set these aside as they've already been QC'd. Now we do have lists in here and we know what's restricted on Amazon and what's not, okay? Now when I say restricted are products that cannot be uploaded into your account because Amazon doesn't give you permission to upload them, alright? And the list of restricted brands, I got them right in front of me, it's Michael Kors, Coach, Tommy Hilfiger, Anne Klein, Calvin Klein, Clark's, Dr. Scholl's, Cole Haan, 143 Girl, American Living, Guess, Sperry, Crocs, Kenneth Cole New York, Kate Spade, Nautica, Tom's, Vans, North Face, Lucky Brand, Converse, and Timberlands. Okay? Now that represents around 5%, maybe upwards of 10% of the brands that we have to offer. We have so much more to offer besides that comes directly through here, through these big box retailers like Macy's, Dillard's, and Bloomingdale's. So once we go through and quality control check your inventory, we set it all into one pile, whether it's a restricted pile or a non-restricted pile. From there, we go and upload these things directly into your Amazon account. If we know that you're a newer seller, we'll go and try to upload restricted products into your account. However, if Amazon says no, that product is not allowed to go into this client's account, then we're going to take it out and then upload all non-restricted inventory. And what we see is Amazon makes all newer sellers after August of 2016 sell non-restricted inventory for at least 6 to 9 months, and you've got to have a good sales history with this inventory, and then you can become unrestricted. Now, about 10% of our clients here do have the capability of selling restricted items. We have some people that come through here and only request to buy restricted inventory. So if they want restricted inventory and then 90% of other people can't sell it, then we're going to put it inside of their account. A lot of times I've got piles and pallets of restricted inventory sitting here because people just aren't allowed to sell it. So I will take the restricted inventory, the Michael Kors, the Coach, the Timberlands, the Converse, the Cole Haan, 143 Girl, Tommy Hilfiger, Anne Klein, all these restricted brands, I can ship to you if you want them, but a lot of times people are like, well, if they won't sell on Amazon, then I don't want them shipped to me. I just want what can go to Amazon to go to Amazon. And it works and it sells. So if you can sell restricted, we'll put it inside of your account. If you can't sell restricted, we won't put restricted in your account. That way your account doesn't get shut down. Okay, so there's not a lot of time spent on deciding what restricted versus non-restricted inventory goes in, but there are a couple things that we do look at, and I'm going to talk to you about that here in a few minutes with Kevin, and we're also going to talk about it with Taylor about clothing and shoes, what they look for going inside of your account. Anyways, I just wanted to show you that these pallets, they don't come in perfectly. They don't come in all brand brand new with the tags, nothing wrong with them. We have to go through and quality control check this inventory 2, if not 3 times to make sure it's absolutely perfect before going out to your Amazon account, because if it's not perfect going to your account, I'm not going to send it. If it wouldn't go to my account, I wouldn't send it to your account, because if you're not making money, I'm not making money long term, and I'm not in the not making money business over here at Wholesale Universe. So we're going to make sure you get taken care of and make money, but we want to show you what these pallets look like coming in restricted versus non-restricted inventory, and I'll show you a couple more things here in a second. So we're not sitting here choosing the good stuff only to go into our account and the bad stuff to go into yours. We have a lot of bad stuff to go through, and all this bad stuff that can't go to your account also can't go to my account, and it gets sold inside of the store. So one of the other things that people ask is, Ryan, are you putting all good inventory inside of your account? I put all the inventory that all of my clients can't sell into my account. Okay, so I can't just have inventory sitting here. If I just let inventory sit here, Wholesale Universe is no longer going to be Wholesale Universe. One day I've got to turn this inventory. So we're not sitting here cherry picking, as some businesses or some people would like to say, not sitting here doing any of that at all. We have to make sure that we go through and get you good quality inventory. We have to make sure it's perfect and non-restricted to go to your account, and I'll show you in just a second with Kevin exactly how we do that. So any inventory, like I said, any inventory that can't go to your account or can't go to any of anybody else's accounts, it goes to my account. That way it's not sitting here and just collecting dust inside of my warehouse, because look, this all represents a cost right here. It all represents something that I purchased. So if it can't go to my account, I also have 3 retail stores, one in Conroe, Texas, one in Ada, Oklahoma, and now one here in Longview, Texas, to where we sell all of the bad inventory. So all the bad inventory, or even the restricted inventory, because we have super restricted inventory as well. And when I say super restricted inventory, I'm talking about Birkenstock, GH Bass, and UGG. Those 3 brands, even we can't sell on Amazon, and GH Bass, they just don't like anybody selling their products at all. So we sell those inside of the store. So there's even restricted inventory that I would love to sell online that I can't, because I'm not allowed to. And if you're not allowed to sell it online, if you put it on Amazon, they're going to shut you down. So we make sure that we watch out over your accounts, and you're not getting inventory in your account that's going to shut you down. So I just want to show you what it looked like when a pallet comes in here, and what we have to do and what we have to look for. Damages, defects, all that stuff we have to look for, and then we have to separate the restricted and the non-restricted so it can be uploaded directly into your account and you won't have any issues. So I'm going to turn around, we're going to speak with Kevin, we're going to speak with Taylor, and then I'll see you here in the next couple of parts. Alright, welcome back. So now we're in here with Kevin, and I want to show you, Kevin's the guy that brings all the pallets in here to our quality control check and upload room and sets them over there just like you saw with the pallet behind us. So from there, when they start quality control checking them, then they start uploading them into Amazon based off of if you can have restricted or non-restricted. So this account is a non-restricted account. It cannot sell restricted inventory. So some of the products going in, Tahari, Steve Madden, Carlos by Carlos Santana, Katy Perry, Vince Camuto, some Stylico over there. Kevin, what are some of the things that you look for when you're uploading inside of somebody's account?
Well, for one thing, like on these styling codes that you just mentioned, last week I noticed there was 14 of this exact shoe that came in on one pallet. And I just didn't think it would be right to send all 14 to one account. So we spread it out over several different accounts, and even our own Wholesale Universe account. We'll put some of them in there.
Absolutely. So what he's saying is that last week there were 14 of these same shoes with the same UPC number ending in 5268, 5268. So what he didn't want to do is put the same products into somebody's account all the way across the board, even 14 of the same brand, because he's wanting to make sure that everybody gets something in their account. So not only did he put it into clients' accounts, we put them into our account as well, because we sell the same inventory that you do too. So that's pretty cool, Kevin. Anything else?
Well, the main thing I look for when I'm shipping is if I'm getting to the end of a box and just got a little space, I sure don't want to go and grab a boot. So that'd be about the only time I'd look for a specific size box. But as far as brand name or anything like that, once it gets over here, it's pretty much top of the pile goes.
Absolutely. So what comes in first goes, and what? So there's no going out there and finding specific types of items. What we're doing is finding retail value. So when you're buying, let's say, $1,000 from us and you're getting $3,300 in retail value, we're just going over there and finding the retail value for us, because look, all these products are branded. Katy Perry, Steve Madden, Style & Co., Aerosols, Ralph Lauren, Tahari, Carlos by Carlos Santana, Vince Camuto. All these products are branded, so you're not having to go out there and run traffic. People are thoroughly looking for these products every single day online, which is why after we get done quality control checking these things, we're just looking as fast as we can to get your order uploaded with this good inventory over here that's already in perfect condition, been quality control checked, and is unrestricted. Now, if you have a restricted account, we'll add restricted inventory, but like I said, that only happens if you have a good sales history for the last 6 to 9 months on Amazon, and they give you permission to sell restricted inventory. If not, you're going to get all perfect inventory uploaded inside your account. So, anything else you got?
Nope.
Cool, man. I really appreciate it, Kevin. Thanks for showing that. And we just wanted to make this video and give you a little bit more idea of how we're selecting products to put into your account. And there's nothing that we're looking for specifically other than to get you perfect inventory that's unrestricted, that you're allowed to sell on Amazon with good brands and uploading them as quickly as possible and getting your order fulfilled. So we're going to talk about clothing in just a second with Taylor. I'll see you there. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Ryan Nichols here with Taylor, and I want to talk to you now about clothing. So, clothing is the same thing as shoes, obviously just with a different type of product, and we have to do a little bit more. So you can see this box right here is it's just the clothing, the way it comes in, and then we have it polybagged the way it goes out. So I'm going to let Taylor explain to you our process for uploading clothing, how we choose clothing, and then some other things inside of here that you may not know that we have to do in order to get this perfect and get it sent out to your account. So go ahead, Taylor.
All right, well, as you can see, we get these clothes in there's hangers in here. Oh, look at that. Grab the perfect one. I have to go through and make sure all the hangers are gone. There are times I have to go through, get off.
Look at all these
magnets.
things. All these magnets, you have to get them off. You can't just send them into Amazon like that. You're going to have an unhappy customer.
Then you find your clothes, go through it, make sure that, pants legs apparently are the same length. And this particular brand is Guess, so I have to find this on my list that I have. I have to make sure it's on Amazon. If not, I have to create it on Amazon. Get all the descriptions down, the pictures. As far as these go, we can make sure all the stickers are off so that you can see sales price if the sticker doesn't tear it off. After I get through with this box, I have a box over here that has all my good clothes so far.
And I'll just show you what they look like coming out. They're already polybagged and put back in the box.
And at the end of this, when I hit a certain amount, it goes over to Miss Sherry. She polybags them for me. I get shipments ready to go out, which is what all these are. And I just separate them and go through. Same thing with shoes. If I run into several of them, I make sure to split them up between clients. Any of our stuff gets set off to the side unless customers can sell them. And yeah.
That's basically how it goes. So basically what we're just trying to show you is that we bring them in. If they're inside of the box, if they're brand new, they're going to the account. So we're not going through here and looking for specific items to go into people's accounts. We're not pulling specific items out to go into our account. It's as fast as we can pull it out, and we can get your order uploaded and taken care of with perfect inventory that's not restricted, that goes into Amazon. We will do it. So
same box, that's restricted. This one's not.
And that's just what happens.
Every box.
Every box. There's going to be restricted inventory and non-restricted inventory. But like we talked about with the shoes, the same thing with the clothing. It generally takes around 6 to 9 months of good sales history with Amazon selling these specific types of items. And then Amazon will start unrestricting you or auto-approving you to sell the other restricted brands. And so when that happens and you have an unrestricted account at that point, or an unrestricted account to where you could sell these restricted items, just come back, let us know, and we'll always try to upload restricted inventory in there for you. We have clients that come through that let us know that they're restricted, and they get the restricted inventory. So we don't mind uploading restricted inventory, which some people consider better brands. I'll see some of the restricted inventory that to me aren't as good of brands as some of the ones that are restricted, and the reason being, restricted doesn't mean good or bad. It just means that the company either wants you to get approved to sell on Amazon or not approved. So it doesn't mean it's any better or worse. It just means that that's what that specific company and brand wants you to do to be able to sell on Amazon. So that's basically the process in itself. Now, the other quality control checking steps, like I talked about at the beginning of this video, I have an entire course that will outline how to quality control check and upload these products into Amazon. But I just wanted to show you how we pick these products and how we decide what's going to your account and what's not going to your account. And it basically comes down to, do you have a restricted account or do you have a non-restricted account? Because everything that's perfect that can go into your account will, and if it can't, it will either go into my account or will go into my retail stores to be sold offline as well. So, great video, Taylor. Appreciate your help, and we'll see you on the next one.